Ah, la 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 la. Guys, okay, so believe it or not, a couple of minutes ago I had a complete face full of makeup from a video that I did, and then when I checked the video, I found out like half of it was not there, and I was like so furious. But because I love you and because I love makeup, I decided, instead of me to go on with my day fuming about the craziness of the situation, I should just go ahead and then just, clean up my face and then come over and do it again. Okay, so welcome. I'm Jessica. In case you did not know, now you know. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. And yes, this video is going to be a smoky eye look. So let's get started with it. So I have on my base on my face already. I primed my face, hydrated my face, did all the whole works that I need to do since it's the Hamatan season. And as you can see, sniffles. Yes. And then I used my base foundation on my face. So what I want to do now is to quickly go in with my highlights and my contour, and then I will be right back with you. Okay, so do not go anywhere. I just want to speed things up a little bit, okay, so that we can finish up with this on time, and then I can get going to where I want to go to. Okay, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I have highlighted contour. So what I want to do is to quickly go in with my powder just to set in that highlight just a little bit, to avoid creasing. And then I'm going to just do that lightly to the other parts of my face. And that is it. So the next step is of course to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to just do that really fast. So guys, I'm done with my eyebrows. As you can see, it is looking really good and lovely and nice. Is it looking bigger than what I normally would go for? Maybe, but I do like it. What I'm going to do now though, since I want to go all out with this makeup look, I'm going to be baking my face. And you all know that I really do not do this. Okay, so I'm gonna be baking with my slightly damp sponge. The reason why that powder is on my eyelid is because I am also, setting my eyelids for the powder that is going to, or rather the eyeshadow that is going to be coming up to it really soon. Okay, it needs to get worked up. It needs to get worked up. Yeah. We look like a masquerade, but that is okay. It is acceptable. Who says you can't look like a masquerade? Okay, so I'm going to be using this clean brush just to swipe right here. Okay, that's swiped. All right. Okay, and then swipe this place also. And ready to cook up in the oven. Let me just clean this off in preparation for eyeshadow. Going in with this dark looking brown from my LA Girl palette, their nude collection. I am putting this right here, and as you can see, I'm putting it here, and I'm also putting this here because this is going to be a halo eye look. So gotta make sure you get to the inner corner of your eyelids. Okay, so just joining this, and this is just on my crease. You can see that I'm not going above my crease because that place is where the transition color is going to go to. My voice is cracky. I got me the Hamatan flu, so I have been sniffing and sniffing. It's not friendly at all. So I'm going to go in with my transition color now, just to blend in this color together, and I'm using orangey brown, and I'm just putting that there, and I'm just going to blend the two colors together. That looks pretty. I'm taking a darker brown, and I'm just going to put that here. So what I'm doing is creating depth on my eyes. Yeah, just to create contrast and create a gradient and all that lovely stuff. Technically, you don't actually need to put so many colors on your eyelids, but sometimes that build up does give a different look that is actually really pretty. So picking up my mirror right now to check what I have on, and I am happy with it. So I'm going to go in with my color, and I'm going to be using a mixture of blue, that's a really deep blue, and like a really light purple. Okay, I'm just mixing them together, and I'm using this from this is my Masquerade mini palette, and I'm just going to be mixing blue and purple together, and I'm just going to put that right here in the middle of my eyelids. So my camera was acting up a little bit, and I just had to, start up this side so that it can look balanced. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in with the mixture of blue and purple, and I'm putting it right in the middle. What I'm going to do to make my shimmers to come out, or to make this pop out a little bit more, is I'm just going to spray this a little bit. When you have shimmery eyeshadows and you spray it with water or something, it tends to pop out a little bit more. Right, so I'm just going to go there and place this in the middle of my lids, and you can see the difference. Can't you see the difference, people? Ooh, it is popping. It is popping, pop. Oh, I'm a goner. I'm a goner. Somebody catch my breath. I love those guys. Okay, so I am going in with a tiny brush. All right, this my favorite tiny brush, and I'm just going to be blending those edges together. And I'm going to be taking my dark eyeshadow from my LA Girl Cosmetics nude palette, just blending the edges together. Okay, this is pretty, guys. This is pretty much pretty. So taking my LA Girl eyeshadow nude collection, I'm going to be taking just a collection of all the light shimmers and eyeshadows there, and I'm just going to pop that in the middle of this purple glurry there. So just to create a tiny highlight, I'm just going to do that right there. So I want to lighten that up a little bit, and I'm just going to go in with this really light one. Oh, take me to heaven. No, not yet. I'm not ready to go. All right. Oh man. Oh, I'm in eyeshadow heaven. Eyeshadow heaven is where I'm at. So the next thing I want to do is to line my eyes, and I'm just going to put a thin line on my eyes, but when I get to this corner, I'm going to make it a little bit more broad. That is because when it gets to that point, I am going to be smudging that part out with a brush. because this dries out really fast, I'm just going to quickly grab my small brush. Yes, and then I'm just going to smudge out that outer corner. Okay, so I've done that to the two eyes. It is looking a little bit crazy right now, but that is all going to fall into shape. So I'm going to dust this off. Okay. I'm leaving this little one on my nose just for a bit. I want to go on my lower lids now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to first of all take that darker color that I used on my crease area, and I'm just going to put that here. Alright, so I need to stop here and to tell you that if you are one that has deep under circles, you know, your eyes are sunken really well, you actually want to avoid doing this. You want to avoid taking whatever shadow you're putting underneath your under eye area, and you want to be really careful that you don't use too much dark colors there, because when you do that, the only thing that that is doing is emphasizing those dark under circles that you have. If you have really deep under eye areas, you should, you know, maybe stop at this area. Don't take it into, because you're just going about pointing and saying, oh yeah, hi, see, I'm here, I'm existing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transition color and I'm just going to use it to smudge out that color there. Just smudging out the color. Does that look good? Make sure that you connect the upper, you know, color and the lower color together. You know, it really brings out the look really well, so you want to make sure that those are connected. Okay, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So just to make my under eyes a little bit darker, I'm going to put some of my gel liner on my waterline. I'm also going to be smudging what I have on my lower lids, and I'm just going to smudge that into my eyeshadow just a little bit. Is it just me, or does this look Indian-y, like an eye look you will see on an Indian woman? It does look like that, right? Yes, it does. Okay, so let me just swipe this off. Oh, my nose is slaying. My nose is slaying. Okay, so obviously you know the next thing that we're going to be doing, and that is to put on mascara and falsies. Yes, some falsies, some falsies. I put my glue on my lashes, so I'm waiting for it to get tacky. While I am waiting though, I am going to be putting my mascara on my lashes. Yep. Did I mention that this gorgeous nails you've seen was done by me? If you did not know it, you know it now. Nails on flick. My hands are wrinkling. I'm like, ugh, this weather is crazy. So I'm just going to use my powder brush to just make sure that I don't have any harsh lines right here and here, and in all the places that are there is dark and light. So I think it's time for me to put my lashes on. Let me quickly go ahead and do that. And this lashes, guys, this lashes is just crazy. I've used it before. I like it, and it is as dramatic as my eyes. Okay. Oh wow, these lashes didn't come to play. Oh, confused. I am confused. I'm confused by my beauty. Okay, so I'm going in with pencil. I'm just going to use this to line all my lip. Okay, so I'm going in with this lipstick, and this one is Autumn Beauty. Don't ask me, I don't know. It was my mom that got it for me. Are we liking this? Are we? On top of this, I am going to use this pink. Yeah, yeah. We are talking now. And then on top of all that, I'm going to be putting on this gloss, and this one is Natural Honey from the Chroma Beauty. Honey. Ah, la, 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 la. As usual, what I'm going to do now is to use my pencil to line my lips. And I think I'm just going to leave it like this. Or should I blend it? Should I? What do you think? Should I blend this? Let me blend it. I'm used to blending. If I don't blend, I may end up looking weird. And I don't want to look weird. Okay, so it turned out good, guys. It turned out really good. So oh, you can use this for the new year. Crossing over for a good look, you know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Until we see again, to make sure that you take care of yourself, okay? Have a wonderful celebration with whatever you're doing, and remain safe. Bye.